So as a once-off cost, you're talking about 1,700 Rand once-off, and your customer has got a product that can do the following type of functions. Let's have a look at them. The 5-user analog consists out of a PBX, a receptionist phone, 3 cable-connected phones, and 1 decked portable phone. The decked portable phone can go up to about 30 meters comfortably, and the cable-connected phones are very useful. For example, you're going to hit scenarios where Mr. Customer wants a phone connected right in the back in the storeroom. It's 100 meters away. You need to run a cable down to that store. The 5-user wireless connection is exactly the same. It is a PBX, it is a switchboard phone, and 4 decked portable phones for customers who need to move around a lot. Very useful in that environment. The 8-user ADSL PBX consists out of an ADSL router, a receptionist phone, 3 cable-connected phones, and 4 decked phones. Let's have a look at the features. I was chatting to another reseller of a competitive product, and he was telling me that a lot of the features that we offer here as standard is charged for in extra from their point of view. Very strong selling point for us as dealers. The first thing that we can do on the ADSL PBX is you can hold a call, either internal or externally. You can hold a call, put the customer on hold, and transfer later. We have call recording. Now, there's a limit per voicemail, so in other words, it depends on how large your voicemail capacity is, but we can record calls. It is not normally recommended to switch this on, but if a customer would like to, for example, monitor a particular handset, they would do this and then later on maybe switch it off. There's an answering machine facility which diverts if no answer is given after 18 seconds. There's a music on hold facility, an internal and an external source. Now let me just please explain to all the dealers out there. Internally you have a selection of 3 music on holds. We recommend that the customer uses that. They can use an external source, but please understand one thing. By plugging in a device that'll record music or playback music, you're going to take up 1 analog port. So, for example, if it was the 8-user or the 8 extension system, you're now down to 7 users. There's a redial option. There's a reminder call. So if you're lazy, like me, you can remind yourself to make a call at 10:30. Another option that's very, very lovely on this product is a call logging system. So we can log the last 250 calls per handset. If you want to think of a telephone management system, this is a small telephone management system. It'll only record the last 250 calls, but it does give you the date of the call, the time of the call, the number, and which handset made that call. There's speed dialing facilities. There's 99 speed dials on the system, and there's 30 per handset, which is also very strong. You can pick up a call from another phone. It's very important for you as the dealers to understand the following, and I suggest that you tell your customer this. If the installer has set the PBX to the mode of all phones ring, when a call comes in, you can pick up the call. But if the receptionist only is made to ring on an incoming call, then only herself can pick up that call. There's call waiting. You can hear in your handset that there's someone waiting to talk to you. Very, very nice option over here. Conference calling. 1 external call coming in and 2 people inside the company can have a conference call. That's quite a strong feature and a benefit of our product. You can forward calls. Class of service per handset. You can restrict international calls and you can restrict any local or cell codes. So individually, if you wish, if the installer sets it up correctly, a particular handset can be blocked from phoning, for example, any 07 number, 073 or just the 07 range of numbers. Very strong on our PBX. People, another very strong feature of this PBX is the transferring capability. You can transfer an internal call and you can transfer an external call. Now let me just once again tell you as the dealer, make the customer aware of the following, because you will have a feedback if you do not. If you have an external call coming into one of the handsets and you transfer that call to, for example, a branch which is based in Cape Town, just understand one thing: 2 lines will now be occupied. The call coming in grabs 1 line, and the call being transferred out to whoever, it's going to grab another line. Now, if that conversation between those 2 people take 40 minutes, you've got 2 lines occupied for 40 minutes. Please make the customer aware that this is how it works and that they can use it. They have to understand the limitations. It can grab 2 lines. Let me chat to you about least cost routing. The way that the installers are trained to set up the PBX would be the following. Let's use an example. Caller number 1 makes a call out to a cell phone number. We will grab the first VoIP line. Caller number 2 makes a national call. We will grab the second VoIP line. Caller number 3 also phones a cell phone number. We've used both the VoIP numbers. We will now grab a Telkom line and place the call. Make your customer aware that they could get a split bill from Vox as well as from Telkom. Let's chat a bit about voicemail. You can have voicemail per handset. So you can have a different message per handset. You can have your own voice on your handset. You can divert to messaging if there's no answer. And there's up to 50 messages per handset. Every one of the mailboxes has got a password. And here's some interesting news for you. If you're sitting at home, you can phone and read your voicemail from afar. So what do we got there, people? The main benefits. Cheaper calls. You can save up to 50% on your phone bill. You get cash rebates for calls received. Vox-to-Vox calls are free, 24 hours a day. And the customers now have the freedom to choose their telecommunications provider. In fact, the way that we set it up, we actually make the decision, as I told you just now, on least cost routing. And you can do an external transfer to, for example, a branch. So how much do you earn as a dealer? Over and above the annuity income you earn, which of course, people, is very important. If it's important to you as it is to me, we also earn a once-off commission for every PBX that you sell. And I'm only going to talk to you about the 43% level. At 43%, you'll earn 339 Rand in your back pocket for selling the PBX. And on top of that, you'll earn your income from minutes. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Right, the last 2 products in the product DVD training session are Super Dealer and websites. And I'm not going to elaborate in too much detail about them, as each of them are covered independently in our business training seminar DVD. So I urge you to please have a look at those to get the in-depth product knowledge about these 2 products. But if we have a look at the Super Dealer, just to summarize very briefly, a Super Dealer costs the dealer a once-off fee of 2,000 Rand and thereafter 250 Rand per month. For that, they get a website with their own unique domain name, and they have the Blueprint to Success series, which is in their mailbox. Over and above that, though, it gives them the opportunity to on-sell Super Dealer product. Only Super Dealers can sell Super Dealer products. So if you're just a normal dealer, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're wanting to sell a Super Dealer product, you yourself would have to become one. What do you get as a Super Dealer for selling a Super Dealer product? You get a once-off fee of 500 Rand, and thereafter 75 Rand per month for as long as that Super Dealer is on the program. But over and above that, it also allows you a marketing allowance if you are helping other dealers recruit other dealers. And for that, we give you 350 Rand per assist, provided you've met the minimum criteria, and that is 10 assists per quarter. All of these details are covered in Richard Gaines' explanation on Super Dealer, so I urge you to please have a look at it. Vox offers you, the dealer, the chance to have your own website. The website itself is covered in great detail in the business training module of the DVD, so please, I urge you to have a look at it. But really what it consists of, it costs you 150 Rand per month, and it's a fantastic retail and marketing tool to generate sales and leads for your business. You're able to give it your own domain name of whatever you fancy, providing it is still available in the worldwide marketplace. But even that is catered for, and it will come back to you straight away to let you know whether or not it's available. It allows you to make sure you've got your personal contact